Babies must play. That is a truism, and I've been playing all day with pipe tobacco because I got a bunch of, I don't know, drugstore tobacco and some really adequate cherry tobacco, and I decided I wanted to save the nougat for later, and I had a bunch of autumn evenings, so I just like saved a bowl. And what I did is I put them all in canning jars. Let me grab one. Now here's where the recipe for disaster comes in. I had some of this okay cherry tobacco. That was the Dutch Masters that Derek sent me. I really liked that. Then I had some terrible cherry tobacco, the Borkum Riff Cherry Liqueur. And I had some Carter Hall. And I had that blackberry brandy. You might have seen my video. And I had the blackberry brandy with the brandy fruit in it that it's been, soaking for a month. So I just took a bunch of tobacco and sort of just threw it together and squeezed some of the berries to get the brandy and the berry juice and stuff out of them, and just sort of mixed everything all together in this big bowl. And then I put them in these, and I actually boiled them for 10 minutes to like heat seal the jars and make a vacuum seal. And I'm going to cellar those for, a year. I'm going to see what happens. Then the next thing I did was I took a bunch of Autumn Evening from Cornell and Deal, and I smoked one bowl of it today, and I knew right away, it's like, yeah, it's a good thing it's a cob, because the maple smell is going to hang around forever and ever and ever. And I liked it okay. It was all right. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to see what happens to this if I cellar it again for a year. So I put an ounce of this Cornell and Deal Autumn Evening into jars, and I did the same thing. I put them in the boiling water bath for 10 minutes. Now, I don't know what the boiling water is going to do to the sugars and the tobacco and how it's going to convert them. And I don't know how much the aging is going to help. There is airspace in the jar. In the case of the one where I poured the brandy, the berry brandy onto it, I really pushed it hard down into one of these jars and tried to make a cake with it. But I left airspace. So anyway, that's where they're at. Recipes for disaster. You be the judge. Oh, I also have cellared a couple of other things that I had. I had some 1Q from Derek that I smoked a bunch of, and then I cellared the rest of it. I don't know what I'm going to do. I still have some of the 1Q left, I guess. So he actually sent me quite a lot, but I put some of it in a jar. I did not heat seal that one, just tightly. Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you guys. I tried some of this. I got this as a free sample when I ordered some tobacco. And it's the Pirate Cake from Greg Peace. And I don't like the way it smells at all, but when I smoked it, it was church incensey, and I think, is that the Oriental or is that the Latakia? I don't know. I know nothing about this, right? But I smoked some of it in the big Winslow pipe, which was a really, really satisfying smoke after I cut this up with a pocket knife and then crumbled it up and dried it and stuffed it in the bowl. So that's where we're at. Thanks, guys, for watching. Thank you for accompanying me on my pipe odyssey as I learn to enjoy pipe smoking from the ground up and from below ground in the dank basement. I'm Paul. Thanks for watching.